Okay, all good. Morning. Oh, man, had a rough sleep tonight.
Why?
I don't know. Probably slept on the wrong side of the bed. Something like that. Anyways. This one's for me. Okay.
Is Lyra up yet?
No, and LaFront should still be asleep too.
That's nice of him.
Okay, hold on. Just gotta gulp this down. Okay. All right.
I guess breakfast for now.
Yeah, let's go. Oh well, a lot of people seem to be up early. All right. Do you want to have a little bit of a run instead of using the teleport? Just going through. You know.
I guess.
Usually don't.
More exercise.
All right, let's go. Morning. Oh. Seems like we have the stuff now again. So we know what we're doing today. Oh, my sword's there. Yeah. Hey, Avi.
Good morning, Suku. Good morning, Abdel.
I didn't get to pet him. I feel slightly disappointed.
Don't worry, we can do that later. What is happening over there? Wait, what just happened?
Question. I don't know.
Wait, what? Hold on. Don't worry about it. Should we check up on the new students?
More wild
If you want to. Yeah, let's go.
Make sure they're not dead.
I mean, that's a bit rough, isn't it? Seems like they're talking, so seems to be in a good mood. Alright.
They probably did just wake up.
Yeah.
Butt on in here. Good morning. No problem. Good morning.
Yo.
Something about rats? Yes, I heard when we were in the dining hall yesterday that apparently they have a giant rat problem.
Yo.
And it appears that it extends all the way over to the barracks or whatever those are. Have you seen a giant rat? Not myself.
I think from what I was told, I think
I'm talking about rats.
they're subdued to the sewers.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I see.
They won't come up.
That's why they allow us to have our weapons on us.
Well, we're hoping that they won't come up.
Yes.
Morning.
Good morning.
Zuko.
And tell.
Yes.
Nice. See, and I remember the name this time. Uh, were you guys talking about rats?
Yes, the giant rat infestation.
Okay. So there's nothing happening. Good. Okay. Whew. Got worried for a moment.
How big
So
is
there
Giant,
hasn't
if
been
you
any-
don't mind me asking?
They were about his size.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty giant.
Humanoid rats, then.
Yes.
Not,
No, no.
Anthropomorphic rats.
Yeah, they were walking on two
I
feet.
see.
They seem to have some
Oh.
kind of intelligence.
yes, I would not have been looking for that.
Yeah, hunt the fact that we were swarmed by them.
I guess we know what it is now.
I almost died.
Like an idiot.
Wow. Okay. I don't want any part of this. I'm gonna get food.
Well, we were heading
Food,
there
you
as
know,
well.
Does
Let's go.
I'll come along, yes? What if there's something better than the yellow triangle?
Nice teams.
Had like some sort of circular meat on it. I think it was worm.
Hmm.
You really have to run all this way.
I mean, I just want to get some stress out of the way. I feel like running works.
I guess. Maybe that's why you're losing so many brain cells.
By the way, was I really that bad? Down there, I mean?
Me in the sewers?
Yeah.
I mean, other than going on your own a couple times and getting slashed like an idiot. They protect them. So you're not that bad.
I kind of stopped caring about myself at one point, I think. And just did my
That's
best to protect the
Probably a good
others.
sign.
I know. I just was worried, was all.
I mean, if you think about it, if you stop caring about yourself and then you go off and die, who's going to protect them?
That's true. I'll do better.
Better.
Oh. Hi, Colin.
Hey, hi, see you later.
Is everyone going for a jog?
I feel like most people just walk. Some people also are not used to the teleports yet. But yeah.
Everyone.
Just by the way, when are we gonna have those small little lessons? Hi, Solaire. She didn't hear me.
Lessons.
You know, like the small little things that we talked about. Just
I think the green is beautiful.
Maybe-
Right. I mean, we'll figure out what today's schedule is, and then we'll plan something out.
I see mountains behind.
all right. Then let's keep going. We're almost there. Morning.
You've already said that twice to her.
Yeah, I know. She didn't hear me though. Where the fuck am I? All right. Whew. Okay, we're here. We got it. Oh, hey, look. They changed it. Now Lyra's here with us. So it's Krista and...
Aqua still has 2 members only.
Yeah, I was having some issues. Oh, hey, look. Alice is there. In Team Estella.
She's going to have a horrible time.
Well, I hope she'll be fine. Seems like she was kind of attached to them. Oh, hey, look. It's kind of funny seeing the fact that Byron's role got stripped away, I'm not gonna lie.
Makes him seem less like a dick.
Hi, Cecilia.
Oh,
Everything's
how are
fine?
you doing?
Ah, pretty good. Just had a jog over here.
Oh, I found wine inside the kitchen, I believe. So it's a good thing.
I think most of us are
Wait,
underage.
wine.
Wait, does that mean we were
Wait,
stalked?
kitchen?
Are you not allowed to drink in your... Or from where are you?
Well, I think I am. I don't know about Abdel. How old are you?
I don't drink alcohol.
Oh yeah, me neither. I'm just saying.
Well, it doesn't matter if I don't drink it, now do I?
Well, there's that. By the way,
I must have...
okay. I didn't see you at all last time. Everything okay?
Yes, it is. I have some duties I must get to, usually in the afternoons.
Hmm,
I'm not around until the evenings again.
I see. Okay. Just be careful, that's
It's
all.
unfortunately something I can't particularly disclose at the moment. Yes, it's nothing bad I can do.
No, that's fine. Just be careful, that's all I want to say.
Oh, well,
Alright.
especially with all the rats around. I was actually
About the
thinking
rat thing,
about,
yeah.
I guess forming a group to go take them on again. Now that we're...
You might want to ask that to the professors, though. We're not
I
really
will,
ones to
most
make
of the time.
decisions. Alright, that's fine.
So we've let them fester down below for, what, a month now?
Yeah, something like that.
I think it's about time that someone solve this problem, especially since we haven't seen them start with yeah, now I'm going to ask.
I'll go back with Abdel and Heat. Hi, Morgan. Whoosh. Morning.
I thought it was.
Ooh. Hello, morning.
I thought it was
You'll have to
usually.
grab at least one book.
20 minutes after everybody.
Whoosh.
You're just going to kill me on the way down, right? No poison or anything you'll cough on, die, no?
It's a pizza.
Good. Excellent. Pizza, I don't know. I heard it called a triangle. I've never seen it before.
You've never eaten a pizza?
Not accustomed to it. No.
That's sad.
Well, I guess it's time for me to be happy then.
Yes, you will enjoy it, trust me.
Have a good day at meal.
All right. Thank you. Likewise.
Hello, I have arrived with some lasagna.
Wonderful.
Lasagna.
Morning,
Ah.
everyone here.
So,
Good morning.
Sure, I'll sit here, I suppose.
Let's see.
I'm not gonna lie, Abdel, you got me addicted to this stuff.
I think I'm gonna have a little walk around campus. This,
This is good.
nothing's.
Reminds me of the
Matter.
triangle, except no meat. Still delicious.
Why is everyone running around the academy today?
Yes, very
Oh,
special.
well, a lot happened the last few days. Just like I said, people probably
Creamy.
stressed and are trying to get rid of it.
Well, I guess I'll eat it on the plate.
Seems like a majority of people like to take out their stress by running.
That's impressive.
It helps. Quite a lot, actually.
I thought this was how it was eaten. There's nothing provided. Usually, scorpion, you grab
I just
into
scooped it
the
up.
belly of the scorpion. Oh, but here it's like one thing.
Yeah, you just grab it on the side.
It kind of acted kind of like a handle.
Oh,
Yeah.
on the side. That makes much more sense. Thank you. You clearly have a keen mind.
Hmm,
For food.
How's your mac and cheese?
Oh.
It is. It's mac cheese.
Mm,
Mac
mm.
cheese. Mac and cheese.
Mac cheese,
I've never
mac
had a
and
mac-
cheese and mac.
I've never had a mac and cheese.
I'm not sure.
Or no, not the mac. I've never
What
had
is a
the
Mac?
It's short for macaroni.
Right, right. Macaroni. I've had that before.
It's
Oh.
Mm.
Can we have classes that we haven't planned? Oh, look, my chair.
Oh, do we finally have classes?
I'm not entirely sure. I don't. I can stop standing up at the table like a freak.
I would love to learn something else about that magic we saw yesterday. Truly interesting.
Ah, yes, the boar.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Abdel, speaking of the boar. Is that more like your kind of magic? Or like, would you be interested in that?
Well, it's divine magic, so if I learned enough, I could probably do it. I don't know if I'd be too keen on
That's-
it, though.
Hopefully we'll see some more.
That's technically that's kind of how I do my magic, isn't it?
Drinking. I'll be back.
Uh,
Oh.
That's
'Cause-
an inanimate object, not
There are
one
lots
that's
of options.
sentient.
What?
Well, yeah, but the magic starts with an inanimate object, I think, from what I read at least. And then I think it said that if we
His mustache is amazing. I'm doing fine.
keep on learning and improve, eventually we'll even be able to make whatever we summon sentient. I think that's what she said, or she wrote down.
It seems rather empty this morning.
Better.
It does.
Culture?
Hmm?
Just thinking to myself, if I was able to summon a
Hope they
sentient
didn't run
being,
into those rat people.
vulture, an eagle.
Oh, an eagle would be cool. Would be nice for scouting.
So that's an extremely,
Sure,
extremely tall
maybe
creature.
even a divine
I
gum.
was looking when they said giant rat. I thought something like.
That'd be nice for distance. Keep your enemy in place.
Wait, is that length or height?
I mean,
you
I'm
say
still
you're human,
thinking
so it
about
doesn't
if I want to
matter.
add my healing to the
Length and
gun.
height are the same things, aren't
Shoot
they?
people
Isn't it
to heal them?
width and-
Well, I mean, it doesn't need to be bullets, right? You can just shit out magic.
That's the one. The measurements I
It's a
wrote.
good way to heal people at very fast speed. Only
Shooting
problem
people
is,
will relieve my stress.
or that, I
It's
guess.
kind of like a spell, doesn't you feel? It's a casting ritual of some
But
kind?
it could be useful, you know. Just need to aim a lot.
Is it
got a
shield
friend.
or?
You must shot a boar at these people.
Man,
Yes, yes. It would be a shame if that did happen.
I'm pretty sure I washed my face. How?
If you can wait, so if they can magic a boar, and though it's an illusion, it still
Did you get
acts,
those checked out,
smells,
by the
and
way,
feels
or?
like a boar, could you potentially
No,
cook
it's
an
not
illusion
even
and eat it?
serious. I'll be fine.
What do you
Maybe
I mean-
just need to lose some weight.
If it's real.
Know how it feels to have scars.
And we're all
I mean, you
very
usually
hungry.
go to the doctor for your eye,
They
right?
did say they had a
But we
food
don't
shortage.
think it.
I can
Oh,
imagine,
yeah.
considering you are a man.
Yeah, maybe just ask him to give it a look
And we're
to make
actually
sure nothing
not
happened.
recognizing pain.
Shouldn't be too much to ask.
I'll be fine.
Almost not worth thinking about.
Okay. I'm finished. Let's go.
Very good point. I like this pizza. It's lovely.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, it's a sword.
Bye.
Morning, Suzuki.
Yes, that's what Zuko called it.
How's the worm meat?
Yeah,
Or
worm
gold?
meat. This, yes.
The need that it can hold
I can
that gun.
understand. I think it might be worms, like little slices that are then put.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Am I correct, Suku, or am I horribly wrong?
Yeah.
That is
Sounds very
pepperoni.
convenient. Me, I have a
Pepperoni.
strap off that I have to lug this thing around since I'm not on a team.
I
Is
see.
that an animal?
Still
Or?
discussing the
put it
pizza
anywhere.
slice.
I feel like he doesn't know what a pizza is. That's why.
Well, if you didn't know how to
We
eat
just
a
came
pizza, he
back
probably
onto the
doesn't know what a
topic.
pizza is.
True.
How do I stop myself from feeling guilty for
Just
eating?
pour into
Well,
joining in and back.
I'm kind of,
well. There's only one thing that you need to know.
Yes.
Is it good?
Okay.
emotional
You're
attachment.
just,
Yes, it's very, very, very good. Delicious.
That's
even.
all you need then.
I think I'm done. I'm gonna return these dishes.
No, my
I see.
sister.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, should we maybe start
Is it effective?
um
Turn into a full-
doing our task while we wait? If I'm not wrong, it said that we need to clean the first and second floor.
I think I'm done too.
We do, but it'd probably be better if we wait for announcements. That's what we've been doing the last couple days.
True. All right.
Never really heal from it.
All right.
We're scouting people.
With all those teachers running off,
True.
we're gonna have to wait
Yeah.
for announcements.
I have nightmares every day about it.
Man, those two are really sleepy, huh?
To be a reoccurring thing from yesterday and the day before. Maybe.
Hope everything is fine.
I wish I was you, and then
All right.
I'm in that phase right now.
Hmm.
Is that where the wine is?
No.
Wait, what?
I'm
What are
turning
you?
off the bar, so there's some interesting
Turning on one of these.
from them. I. Fine.
Wait. How did you?
Turn it off.
Hold me. Okay.
How did you get it before? Whoa! Be careful! Be careful!
Turn it off.
Okay.
Don't let it overflow.
I'm right behind you. Don't worry. I'm right behind you. I got you.
We're going. We
I'm
need
sorry
to-
about the splurge.
I'm holding you.
Let's get down.
Good luck.
Oh,
Okay.
lovely. Thank you.
Hello.
Okay.
Good morning.
Teamwork, right?
Yeah. Teamwork.
You get the
Doing
you
it,
get the
Dad.
same thing I do. People assume you can
They're
provide
trying to
because
get
you-
Always.
wine.
You know, we might be distantly
I
related
don't
to
know if,
dragons in some form,
we're allowed to
frankly,
consume.
Apparently she is.
so
I don't know.
much easier, wouldn't it?
Technically, I am as well, but
Amazing.
it's not my thing.
tried to do it when I was a child, but fell flat on my
I
face.
see. Kind of feel a little better
Just
about
don't
my
drink it
fever
for
now.
now, boy.
Yes, that's, no worries.
The wings don't work.
Actually, now that I think about it, shouldn't you?
Fellow student.
Couldn't you have taken it from here? Isn't this also wine?
They were my Finnish
I don't know what that is.
Other
up
than
there,
that, lovely.
Some of that has gone
Hugo
bad.
slept
A
on
lot
top of a
it has gone
box,
bad.
and he feels like a million
And
bucks.
Apparently that has gone bad as well. So we have these which are here, and then
on a box.
like a couple of
Yes. I said it was
What
like.
are
I see.
Anyway,
wine.
try that next time.
What used to be wine.
Perhaps.
Wine in what used to be
I
wine.
wouldn't.
Oh,
He's got
okay.
these
Hmm.
Boxes in his dorm.
Weird. I thought wine gets better the more old it is.
They don't really seem to have many. They have plenty of
It
boxes.
does.
Oh, yes. I mean,
How does
you
it
might not even
go
have to
bad
live
then?
in there. Some of the dorms have boxes in them.
Ooh.
So.
I'm not
Each
exactly
bed
sure.
gets its very
I'm not
own
a wine
box.
expert.
Living a life of
Hmm.
luxury here.
Oh well.
Yeah, perhaps.
Oh, it's Krista.
Well,
Okay.
to be able to go through the rest of the day.
Hmm.
I'll probably get it wrong.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, Tai. How's it going?
Yeah.
Finally learning names.
I knew his name from the start.
Didn't forget it.
True.
True.
It's only the
Thank you.
it's only the hard names that I struggle with. Okay, like Murtash or
Not even that hard.
Letherel. I think I'm correct.
Ethereal.
Letherial. Right. Pronunciation was wrong, but the name was correct.
Did hear that previous students. My condolences.
Giant rats.
Oh,
They did not
it's
say
fine.
that the
You know,
rats
I've been
stood on
on
two
tip,
legs
but
and were the size
I've been
of a
feeling
normal
great.
person.
I knew about that. Then again, I've been here a little bit longer.
Yeah, it was
Tell you
bad.
Dick, I wasn't there for that. I wasn't there for that. So.
Well, all I can tell you is, you know how sometimes people kind of get stuck in this time loops, voids, like each person calls them differently. I'm not exactly sure. Basically, when you see people freeze and they don't move, I forgot how it's called. Many people call it differently. But that happened to the people that were in the back of the formation. I was already kind of going all over the place a bit because I was worried, so I kind of broke formation, which is bad. But at the same time, I was trying my best. And then
If you
I
were in the
can't.
front,
And then
how
I
can you tell if people were behind you?
I was in the middle, and the fact that the people behind me kind of stopped, I had to also look in the back, which was a bit problematic, but not too much. If you'll excuse me for a moment, I will come back in a sec.
Come to think of it.
Bruh, really? Fucking in. What? There we go. Full body was breaking. Should be fine now. Okay. Should be fine. Okay.
Essentially, everyone back over near the enormous telephone.
Professor Belkin
Okay.
said they didn't-
Sorry about that.
Very loud,
Yes, Avi.
individual telling you.
It's fine.
Do you think that's like?
But yeah, basically,
Do you think that's a good thing?
formation got completely broken because
You're not,
most people were not following the formation, and the people in the middle started to have to worry about the back as well. It was chaotic. I kind of, as I said, I've almost died. It's very serious.
Well, I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah.
And now it's just another, what's the term?
It's an experience.
Mistake to learn by.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'll make sure. I
Besides,
will
if
definitely
we
make
had
sure
died,
to.
then we wouldn't have learned about pizza or anything else incredibly useful.
I would still
You've
be
given
calling
quite
that
bit of
thing a
information away.
yellow triangle. Pizza rolls off the tongue so much better.
It does.
Just,
But yeah.
Pizza.
allow me to just excuse myself for a moment?
Yes. I will have a look around. Have fun, you guys.
Of course.
A good time.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah.
Lothario.
Y-
Yes, I got it right. Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Everything okay? By the way, since yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're okay. I've only seen a couple bits this morning as well, so it should be okay.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I did notice there's a lot more birds than usual. Not necessarily normal, but it's not weird either.
Trust my luck.
Yeah, should be fine.
I mean, did you know what we might be doing today, or?
Not exactly sure, but from what I hope we're gonna get lessons again. You've just arrived, but we really did not have lessons for like. We only had one lesson, actually, because then all of the rats thing happened, and then the mission to go out, and then the worm, and a lot happened. But yeah, everything's fine.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure that you were fine. Just
Oh no, I'm.
a lot of the stuff that we say might scare you, kind of like how we know that rats kind of come out of there. For example, when they came and stole our food. But yeah, no. I feel like they shouldn't come now. We kind of we made it kind of durable. There's a lot of them though, so you never know.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I just wanted to make sure that you were okay.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm fine.
Nice.
The two over at Aqua have been really helpful.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and look around. Do you want some more wine?
I might need it.
Are you sure it's good for you?
Yes.
Okay, give me a moment.
It's. I can check them on the right.
Okay. On the right? Okay. Okay. It's a bit difficult. Is this durable? Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Give me.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the wine for the pretty lady. Okay. Well, she's old enough. She's old enough. Should be fine. Okay. Okay.
Want me to make sure that you don't fall?
Yeah, maybe just stand right there in case if I fall.
I gotcha.
So, okay, you ready?
If you're old enough to this for the military, you should be old enough to drink.
You ready? I got this.
No, that one.
Oh. That one? The red one? Okay.
It's a very risky thing.
Okay. Alright.
Please
Hold
don't
on.
fall.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. This isn't really a good place for it. Do you mind if I stand at the table?
You climb on top of the barrels and then climb on top of the thing.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
All
I
right.
think that's a good idea. I think the table seems a bit more stable.
Okay. I think I can actually. Whoa, just be careful of the furniture. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I think I can reach. Yeah, I can reach it. Okay. Ready? Oh god, that's heavy. Okay. Okay, it's open. There.
Right. Keep going.
Okay.
And stop. Stop.
Okay. Okay, I didn't break anything, right?
Alright, now get down quickly, please. Yeah, just Okay, good. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
This is clean.
Hope I didn't.
Nice.
Probably to not
Very
make.
inconvenient. Maybe they should put a ladder.
I mean, it's probably
Well, you
so
know
that younger students don't try to drink off of it. Although it's not really that helpful.
Before we came here.
That's also true. You could put a ladder. I don't know.
I don't think I've probably introduced myself
Thank
to
you.
you.
Looks like we actually found some. Perfect.
I think you just introduced yourself to. I just know your name from when all of the professors introduced themselves. Mordred Clarent, correct?
That is correct.
Nice.
I don't think I've caught your name though.
I'm Zuku Uzu. I'm the leader of Team Ignis.
Nice to meet you, Zuku Uzu.
Nice. You can just call me Zuku, though.
Very well. If that is what you wish.
Yeah. I was just gonna head out, maybe do some exercise before morning. Well, never mind then. Yes, morning and training is gonna have to wait for after morning announcements. Okay, let's go. So, okay. Koda having a bad day again?
He's sleeping in this morning, it seems.
Alright. Hopefully he's...
Every day.
Well, I know him. What happened kind of hit him a lot harder than it seems.
So he's worse than Tenebris. Alright, noted.
In a way.
Right. Announcements today are simple, so I will make things quick. I'm going to be taking care of team sorting first. Anyone who is here that has been offered a slot on the team, you know the drill. Come up over here. You who's just come in, have you been offered a slot on the team?
I think you should go. Yeah, weren't you offered one?
Yep. Diana, I believe. Come on up. I'm assuming it's still Umbra. Who's the leader of Umbra?
I am.
Come on up. Outside. What is your name, sir?
Tai Nurasaki.
You indeed offered a slot to Tiana.
Yes.
Right. Tiana, are you ready to be part of Team Umbra, to work with all members of the team, and to work through any trials and tribulations that being part of this team may bring?
Indeed.
Kai, are you and your team ready to welcome this member into your ranks, to all work together as a unit and to face those trials and tribulations head on?
Yes.
And welcome Tiana to Team Umbra. What is your name? Small one. Come up. And what team have you been offered a slot on?
Tara?
I know who that is. Tenebris. Up that way.
Yes, ma'am.
And you have indeed offered a slot to Jackson?
I have, yes, ma'am.
Then Jackson, are you ready to be part of Team Terra, to work with all members of that team, and to work through any trials and tribulations that being part of this team may bring?
Yes, ma'am.
Tenebris, are you and your team ready to welcome this member into your ranks, to all work together as a unit and to face those trials and tribulations head on?
Yes, ma'am.
Then welcome Jackson to Team Terra.
Thank you, miss.
And you, who is that? Come up. What is your name?
Welcome on board. David.
And
Yes,
what
Captain.
team have you been offered a slot on?
Lumen.
Sarvira? Come on up. And you, indeed, offered a slot to David? Yes. Then David, are you ready to be part of Team Lumen, to work with all members of this team, and to work through any trials and tribulations that being part of this team may
Hopefully today some interesting stuff's gonna happen, and I mean I hope Lyra comes in. Right, that's her name, Right Star.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll see.
Welcome to Team Lumen.
Thank you.
Now that that's been taken care of, today Professor Valens will be running a formations class in the arena. More will be explained to you when you are there. And I believe you, sir, had something to announce as well?
Yes. As some of you may know, I've been posting some posters for languages and to help people learn new languages of common, because I've been told that some of you do have difficulty reading and writing. I'll be hosting classes every other day to help them. I really hope we all get along if you choose to join me.
Should probably join one of those. Sometimes.
With this in mind, unsorted, disperse yourselves amongst the teams. Do not place yourself in the same team you did for the previous training exercise, regardless of if you've been offered a slot or not. Go.
Right away.
Sorry, I'm late. Where do I go? Would you mind if I stepped in here?
The teams. They will explain to
You good, Abby?
Do not
Wait.
go to the same team you were the other day.
Welcome to Team Ghost Town.
That already has too many members, sir.
Martish, you could.
Go here, maybe there. I can't go with you guys because I was with you guys yesterday.
Oh, right.
Blue? All right.
You're all dismissed. Head to the
Oh.
arena. Be there within 10 minutes.
Whew, okay. Guess we can't do the sweeping
Yes, man. It seems we
for
have
now.
some
already
We can
did
do
it
that.
otherwise.
Yeah.
Oh. I kind of got stuck talking.
Name's Yara.
I see. Oh, Cecilia is here too.
Right, I guess we best head off the area then.
Okay.
I guess I'm with you guys because you guys were the ones with only 2 people.
Anyways, let's make sure we all remember each other. Zuku.
Of course. Zuku, tell.
Nice.
That's
And alright. Alright, better. She has
All right.
she seems to she usually goes off by herself. She has some special stuff to talk about. I don't really want to intrude too much.
The name though, just to
Oh, she's Abdel. Call her Abby though, for short.
Abdel.
Well, I do that.
Okay. Got it.
Sorry about about that. I gotta go tuck in my shirt for a minute.
Also,
where do we
well,
go?
we already know each other, but Zuku, Uzu,
Yes. Cecilia
We have, like,
Aberton.
barely a bit left
pleasure.
of sweeping to do. I don't know if we want to finish that up now.
All right.
Pleasure as before, Cecilia.
All right. Formation training, right? Yeah, let's just wait a bit.
Dots on the board, correct?
Yes, that was the dots on the board, incorrect.
Then I'm gonna
Okay.
go fix my
Let's just wait a moment for Abdel.
and I'll meet you guys at the
I'm guessing, I would guess you're more of an offensive kind of gal, but I could be
That is
wrong.
correct.
I see.
Offensive, yes.
And so are you, offensive, right?
No, actually, surprisingly, it might not look it, but I signed up under defense.
Oh, okay. I mean, you're a Dragon King, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that fits. Lefron is also Dragon King, and he's also signed up for defensive. But yeah, I've already. Do you want to reintroduce yourself? I've already told him your name.
And I don't need to.
Yep. All right. Let's just head to the arena then.
Very well, yes. Really been much help because I don't know how to use Plan. I don't really know anything about it.
Oh, sorry, Ellie. All right. Let's think. Formation training. It's gonna be helpful. A lot.
Just like what you mentioned before with the rat men, was it? Of course, formation, probably important.
Yeah, formation kind of broke during that. It's also there's also one thing that we kind of didn't take into consideration, and that is that we thought that it was two team, a stealth team that opened up a door for us, and then I was part of the attack team. Abdel was part of the stealth team, and they kind of tried to talk with the rats because they got spotted, but it didn't really work, so they just ran. And we thought that they were gonna go back up, but there wasn't enough time, so they kind of stuck with us, which did help because Abdel kind of saved my life. I got stabbed right here, but she healed me fast enough for it to not become fatal.
On the topic of that, I've spoken with professors. I'm gonna be forming a team to, I guess, lead back down into the depths and, I guess, try to remove this threat.
That's good.
I'd appreciate if you come along, Zuko, as you've been down there before.
Yeah, I actually while I'm not necessarily that kind of person, I do have some kind of a personal vendetta towards these rats. Not necessarily.
Perfectly suited for you then.
Definitely. It's not necessarily it's not necessarily for revenge. Yeah.
I accidentally missed the announcements. What did I miss?
To the arena, we're having formation training.
Formation training.
Yes. I think your team is already headed there, but I may be wrong.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. But yeah, as I was saying, it's not necessarily revenge. It's more like I want to redeem myself.
Your motive does not matter, but your skills are what's more important.
That's true. All right. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Let's go.
Getting a confirmation from the professor.
Okay.
That because your formation training
I think it's an elf. What, it's like a cave elf?
All right. Oh, we're doing some stretching? All right. Guys, let's do some stretching all together, all right? Ready?
Sure.
All right.
Follow your lead.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Many shields.
Okay, let's go a few push up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So other than Abdel and yourself, Zuko, who else went down?
Who else was it? It was Crudo, Krista. Really bad for a second day for Krista. Who else was down there? Severa was in your team.
I was also with me, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Professor Kai was with us. Oh. One of the students that I left, well, their parents, she apparently,
the ones that are here now.
okay. Let me see. Yevon over there was in it. He was the guy from Team Aqua. He was in the stealth team with her. Hugo was there. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like that's all of them. Is there someone that I missed from your team?
Honestly, I've forgotten most of the details.
That's fine. Well, she's gathering people.
She's certainly on a mission.
To be honest, these rats are a big problem. It's not that they are necessarily strong. They're just a lot. Way too many.
It doesn't seem like anything
Yes, I can imagine they're quite the problem.
I'd be surprised if they came back up again attacking everyone.
That's probably gonna happen. Unless we...
You know, I find it interesting that the professors would, of course, grant a student the ability to form a team to handle it, but is a professor going to go with them? Are they...
well, Professor Kai was with us. He did help us.
I see.
Although, it did... Well, it did...
They went down the sewers first.
That's true. Yeah, the stealth team did not have anyone. But yeah, it's more like... Well, I do kind of understand his actions. It did feel like the professor was just kind of thinking for himself without really shielding any of the students, which I do understand on one side, but then at the same time, it's kind of...
You do the exact opposite.
She's not wrong. I kind of said fuck myself, and I did my best to protect everyone. That's how I...
It's very noble of you, you know?
It's noble, but it's sometimes noble. Sometimes being noble comes with being comes together with being stupid.
Well, you're already stupid, so you already got two in place.
Well, you can tell what the kind of relationship that we have is.
Sometimes you need a good critique.
That's true. But yeah,
certainly provided.
Really good critique.
Well, you know, she says this, she talks like this, but when I got stabbed in the neck, she seemed very, very eager to heal me.
Well, because you're my teammate, obviously. Don't touch me.
But yeah, no, I'm never gonna stop saying it. I am really glad.
Do you know any capable supporters?
Well, yes, that's of course should be grateful. That said, it's interesting. They said to be here within 10 minutes, and I swear that time's already passed, hasn't it?
It could be that they're coming. Yeah. Yep. There they are. Speak of the devil.
Not to, throw any bad words out while they're arriving. They always stress the importance of time and being somewhere on time, but they're always just a little late.
I don't know. Probably some stuff they're talking about. Also, this may just be. This may. I noticed something. Oh. Yep.
Just like last time.
Form up.
We need to gather around. We need to gather around.
I've gotten permission to lead a group down.
Over here, over here, over here. Should be fine. Let's just go over here. Yeah, there we go. Hi.
Cecilia, hurry up.
I might have to combine some together for these formations.
If you see fit.
I still don't see Avi. Hopefully he'll be here in time.
You might be fucking off getting head pats again.
The headmaster wanted to speak to him, so...
Oh, he's probably fine then. He's probably excused.
Yes.
Wait. That doesn't sound good, actually.
Are you going to let the professors talk, or what?
I hope he's fine.
Alright, students and cadets. Today we'll be going over formations and defensive lines. First, I want to show you the basics through the board, and then secondly, we'll be going into sparring with two groups of students in different formations.
Fucking finally.
Formations are going into combat. So first form will be more of a lecture, while the second form will be more of a sparring.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Alright, let's get in.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You're excited, Murtish?
I'm always excited.
Can't deny that.
I love that attitude. I gotta keep myself prepared and ready.
Should probably line up with their teams again. Maybe?
Yes.
Let's go over here. We have... Oh, what? Never mind. That's fine.
Stay where you are, Zuko. If the others form around you.
Just line up.
So, as these things go along, I might have you two split off into other ones, as these are formations of 5. Though, at the start, I'll be the center of every formation from now on. So try to teach the basic formations, and when it gets to sparring, we'll do 2 groups. Sound good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alright.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so first, I want to go with each group with 1 formation. Your group come up.
Yep.
Let's head on over here. Alright, so the first one we're gonna try to do is the shield formation. Are you all familiar with it?
I believe it's the one. It's the first one that is written on the board. I've seen it a few times.
It's a diamond shaped one, yes.
Yes.
Well, as far as everything goes, who is the support and who's the defense of this squad?
I am. Yeah, she's support. I am offense. She's also offense, and he's defense.
Defense then.
Sure.
Alright. I am the front right of the formation. So, the defense, go to my left. We'll be facing the crowd.
All right.
Both offensive, go on both my left and right, while the support will be on our back.
Yep.
More back.
Like this. This should work,
More
yes.
back, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Nope.
It's almost like a W.
Yes, sir.
Exactly. There's a post over there illustrating everything. So, this is a shield formation.
I see.
Used against multiple opponents, less combat focused, but everything's on the back, so it protects our back with the offensive line while the defenses and the captain stay up and try to push.
I see.
So when somebody's attacking us from on our turf, we want to stay in this formation. Or whenever we feel like... Whenever we feel like we're in the disadvantage. The defense formation is usually the best formation to go under.
Question.
And the offense.
Yes.
Would you like to go first?
Sure. Are there any weaknesses to this formation?
Well, as far as formations with this, the only flank attacks. That's why
I'd assume that's where the
Attacks
offense
from
is
the
placed,
side.
correct?
that's where the offense falls in place, but
Yes.
I'm talking about a flank through long range. If long range tries to hit us through the back, we have some problems.
Always the back, isn't it? Yep.
Yep. Sounds about right.
No, you'll be able to deal with close range opponents. You both will be able to help out the support. We'll be able to shield the support through long range and close range offensives. So, next formation that we want to go under. We want to go in a sword. So, I will be in the front right here. An offensive right here.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
An offensive.
Offensive.
We want defensive in the middle. It's going to be another W.
Right.
Aye, yes, sir.
So, support. No, it's going to be facing this way. A W facing this way. So I'll be the end of the W. Okay, like this.
Like this.
Alright, so defense right there. Well, offense, support, defense right after. So you'll be right after her.
Right after Abdel, yeah.
On this side. Yes. Another offensive.
Yep. Front of Abdel?
In front of her.
Yeah.
You in front of her.
Right.
You would be right here. You would be right here.
Yep.
Now you stay back where you were. You were perfectly fine.
It may be better to give
So-
descriptions instead of just saying.
Yes. And then I'll be right here as the captain. We want to make it more streamlined, so you go more parallel this way.
Over here? Yep. This way? Got you. Right.
Correct.
I see, I see.
And you get more tight knit. We need to make this formation more tight knit. Come on. A little bit more further back support. So, usually the sword formation is usually when we go on offensives through paths, through like roads, all that kind of stuff. We try to go forward.
So this is the marching order, as they call it, right?
Correct.
Mm.
This is what we go as marching. Captain falls forward with offensive on both front, the back. We have defensive, always back in the support. But it gives a chance for the support to be seeing all teammates from the formation. Just in case. The support in this kind of formation is more of the lookout. More than anything. So as far as everything goes, spread out and go back into formation. Want to see you guys doing it again, so.
Alright.
Alright, now back into formation.
Alright.
Send it on yourself.
Yep. Abdel?
Sword formation now.
Sword formation.
Correct.
Abdel back more.
Alright, facing the students, shield formation.
Shield formation.
You should be more over here, Abdel. And Tal? Yeah. Right in front of me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, too far. Front left,
Yes,
yeah,
I
sorry.
remember
Yeah.
Good. Well. Yes, this works. Correct. Now we'll go on the next formation. Which is the net formation. This one's pretty simple. So, I'll have to be the center, as the captain. And what we'll be doing is surrounding me. It's more of a defensive tactic to protect the VIP.
That's the formation we used.
So, defense, you're in the right place. Front left, one offensive, front right. Support, back right. Offensive, back right.
Back left.
Or back left, sorry. Sorry. And this is a net formation. It's able to protect your squadron leader. They'll be able to get a lookout. This is usually when you're in a town or whenever there is a battle all around you.
Zuku, for future reference, since you're the leader of Team Ignis, the formation will be centered around yourself. Keep that in mind. Wherever you go,
Correct. You would be right here.
Formation after that. So wherever you stay and stand to stay and stand put.
So
you
yes.
stay there. You do not move.
Switch with me. And this would be the center of the formation. Now, I would like to do a quick walk.
Saying the formation and then standing there, and the rest will form around you.
So let's flip around. So you two go in the front while you move over here.
Alright.
We're gonna be doing a quick walk and walk back, making sure we stay formation.
Yeah.
Now you're
Oh.
in the middle.
Yes. That's fine.
Now, let's walk forward a good amount of steps, try to keep the formation, everyone. Now. And back.
We need to shift forward, correct?
No.
Correct.
No.
Well, as far as just moving forward.
If we're switching direction, then yes.
If we're
so we'd be at the
switching
front.
direction, then yes, you would be in the front, yes.
Yes.
Usually we would turn. We would usually rotate, but yes, if we were wanting to be real quick, then we would quickly switch.
I understand.
Alright. Back to shield formation.
In this case, I'd be over here.
Yes.
Correct.
I see.
Correct. If you would want to form more into the formation, support is parallel to us. Alright. So what formation?
Team captain is in the front.
Oh yes, but facing the students.
Oh, facing the students. Yeah, that's fine. So over here.
Then I'm
Try to, yeah.
this way, correct?
Yes, this should be. No, this way, this way. Then you would be right in front of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is how it would look, correct?
Correct, and I would be up here. Good.
Alright.
Alright, next formation. Hammer formation. This is more of leader-centric formation. You'd be right in the middle.
Yep.
Well, offensive would be right here. Not like that, not like that. You'd be in the front. But in the middle, between
yeah.
an offensive
We're
and
forming a
defensive on
W.
that side.
Right, we're forming a W again, but this time the leader is in the center.
Yes.
And there are 3 up in front.
So
Support. Back left. Well, another offensive back right. Or sorry, my left. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, switch places. Apologies.
So like this.
Correct.
I see.
And that would be the correct formation. So, with this hammer formation, it's a direct combat formation against irregular single targets.
Mm-hmm.
So, that is the best formation. Defense would be able to keep in contact with the supports. Both. Offensive would be good against both units. The defensive would be able to protect the captain, and I would be able to protect the captain whenever needed.
Of course.
This offensive is more of a backup to look over both the defense and the support.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go back to the net.
Which? Sorry, I couldn't.
The surrounding formation, correct?
No, I didn't hear the name of the.
Forming a net around your VIP.
Oh, the net, right.
You're in the front right, Victor.
I front.
Correct.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yep. Shield.
Right.
Shield is to the right rather than left.
And I am in the front.
Is that correct?
I believe this should be correct. Yes.
Defensive captain switch.
Defense and captain switch.
Ah, so I'm central, and then you would be center. Yes.
This makes sense, yeah.
Both offensive would be in the back surrounding the support. So you'd be on the right.
I see.
It seems this would be effective if the one you're surrounding is using ranged magic, perhaps.
Go sword.
Sword.
Stay there,
Facing this way. Yeah, I should stay in this place.
Then I shift to here.
Oh, you're supposed to be directly behind Zuko.
Yep.
Right behind?
Yes.
Should
right
be
there.
this.
Now
This
be
should
right
be.
here.
Yes.
All right.
Think of it like a two file line.
Yes. You'd be in straight. 3 people straight. Come on.
Very straight. Got it.
There you are.
Perfect.
Alright. Now keeping an offensive with mine, since I'll be looking over you. Hammer formation. Now.
Hammer formation. I am in front. 2 on my side, offensive and defensive.
Yes.
4.
And Abdel, you stand right there. Yes. This should be correct.
Good. That is correct. Alright. Net formation. 5.
Net formation.
4.
Come back on this side. You behind me, Abdel.
2.
Yes.
1. Good. Shield. Again. 5. 4.
This should
3,
no, like this.
2.
Abdel, you should be on the side, I believe. And then someone else should be on this side, correct?
Yeah. That's right.
Defense would be right next to you. You're thinking of the hammer.
Right now.
Defense would be right next, yes. So in front would be another offense.
Right, I see. Trying to visualize with all the
Yes.
non-existent people.
You both would be in the front. You 2 would be in the back of the shield formation.
Right. Could you put the defense at the front of the formation?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So.
It's a shield.
Okay.
Alright, you need to get to all those students. But keep over it, and we'll be going to the sparrings.
All right. We should
Yes,
probably.
we should practice at the board. Reference it.
Yeah.
You will next.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
What's most important, Zuko, is that the squad forms around you.
Yes.
So take your position and hold it. I always remember that.
Yes. Alright. Shield formation, captain, defense, offense, and support. So that would be me, Tal, you, another person, and then Abdel in between me and Tal. That's okay.
Yes.
Hammer formation, I'm in the front. You're in the side. You're on my side. You're also on my side, and Abdel is.
Met right the first time. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's true.
We did.
And Abdel, you should be right between me and Cecilia. So that is hammer formation. Then net formation, in front, in the back. You two are here, and Abdel is on my side. Then over here we'd have another offense member. I see.
It's interesting looking at them. The offense seem to always be switching, but the defense and support always retain their back position, or the defense at the front.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd perhaps be easier to just remember your role's position throughout it, and then
no, yeah,
just to call them out. We could,
of course,
practice.
Of course. I'm just quickly making sure. Okay, let's try this. Let's try it real quick, actually. Sword formation. Let's go.
Remember that sword formation is angled on the sheet, but it's in reality it's supposed to be like this is the direction of the spacing.
Yes.
Yes, true.
Yes. So remember.
So in this case, you'd be facing that way.
2 lines. So if Zuko's running is going this way, you'll be right.
He's facing forwards, and I'm here. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, you're directly behind him, not off to the side, directly behind.
All right.
Got it.
Now let's switch to shield. Perfect. Now let's switch to net. Correct. Now let's switch to hammer, which is just me moving forward and you two maybe moving a bit on the sides.
It's also good to note that the offensive, although they are the ones switching most often, there's usually a right and one on the left. So it's good to key people in that you can trust to hold that position.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The support is right most facing in the tank.
Yeah.
The defensive is left most facing.
Yeah. The only one position that kind of worries me for when we're gonna be having our spar is the sword formation. Mostly
sword formation will not matter as that is for traveling. It is not for sparring.
That's true. Alright, let me quickly have a read.
Walking through the dim caves that infest the rats, sword formation will be most appropriate.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to fighting the rats, something like a shield will be more effective.
Would you not agree perhaps the hammer instead?
Well, one thing that we need to keep in mind about the rats, it's very tight. The tunnels.
Yes, which is why a sword formation would be most effective.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me... Light of information.
Like helpful potions or more of just... Because I know there's some potions that just do... You know, like, looks...
I feel like we should choose formation based on who we're going against.
That's true. At the same time, it's still good to make sure we learn all of them.
Nice. As the guide states, a shield formation is against multiple opponents, and a hammer is against a singular opponent. You can notice how they are basically flip-flopped, right? 3 in front and 2 in the back.
Yes.
To demonstrate that.
Then,
a shield
when
lets
it comes
the
to
opponents
sparring,
crowd around them, while a hammer lets you enclose on the enemy.
when it comes to sparring, wouldn't it be appropriate to stick to shield? And then have the offense occasionally push forwards when there's a gap in the enemy's formation?
Yes.
Before falling back.
bouncing between shield and hammer is most appropriate. Yes. I don't believe a net formation would be handy here, as it's mostly for being bombarded.
It really depends on who
Unless a student
we
is
are
standing in the back,
against.
pelting with arrows.
Do you not think that the net formation would work with the support in the center instead?
It would, but
That is
then
somewhat correct, yes.
it would usually. We could probably switch it up. The captain doesn't necessarily need to be in the center. The person at the center is usually the most important person. As the professor called it, it's the VIP. In most cases, the supporter is the VIP.
Would the captain move forward to join the ranks here or to the sides?
That is a good question.
I believe
Well,
it's more important to have the leader in the center.
it is. Yes.
Yeah.
I do agree.
Unless they have range flankers.
True, but we can always switch formation. The problem is the timing.
And that is used to fight against range flankers.
That's also true. Actually, is there anyone who has like more than one person? Would be very
That's a very
more than 5. I meant where
there are no
is
teams
1,
that have
2,
more than
3.
5 people. The only exception may be that Stella has a 6 because Elizabeth did not make it to the meeting.
That's true. Elizabeth is there, so
notice that. I'm sure that they will notice it and then push someone off to the team.
that's fine.
Unfortunately, I don't believe I'll be able to stay for sparring. I must have things that I would attend to.
That's kind of a problem, but
well, yeah.
I understand.
That's okay. If it's about your health.
I asked what other things you have to attend to. Besides classes.
Health-related things. I'm sure
That's okay.
Well, that and civil duties will clear up in probably about a month.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
I 5 days. No. 5 days. 6 days.
4, 5, 6. There's 6 people there.
It will clear up eventually.
Give me a moment. Excuse me. There's a slight issue. Cecilia here is gonna have to go because of personal stuff. Mostly, I think they're health related.
I would rather you just say press. No.
It's okay.
It's
But
something I wish to make privy to everyone.
that's okay. I'm sorry. But because of it, we're gonna be left with only 3 people. There is a team that has 6 people, which is that over there. However, that's still 4 instead of 5, which we already were 4, but that was working okay.
I believe for sparring they're going to break the groups into 5.
That would work, yeah.
Or recall what the professor said.
We should probably ask him afterwards, but yeah, that should work. Should be fine.
True.
I would say the final say would be to Professor Reyna, but
Okay.
Well, we were close. Somebody offensive
figure it out, don't worry.
Somebody offensive get up there.
All right.
So, okay, let me remember. Support, offensive, defensive, offensive.
Now, individually.
Defense. Yes.
I might have a few minutes.
In front of me since I'm the one on the right.
That's okay.
Captain's healer, so healer takes priority.
Oh.
So that would be behind center.
Demonstrate ability as well.
Okay, he fell.
Waiting for team to pick us up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm roughly have a number?
Just don't force yourself.
So defense could probably either be right behind the front piercing
You know.
person or to the back left.
I'll be fine, Zuko.
That's okay. Just want to make sure.
Okay, so then we need one
Give me a moment.
corner and probably another.
In terms of like effectiveness, it's the net, then the hammer, then the sword and the shield tying in last place.
Okay.
Right. Look around you guys, make sure you kind of memorize roughly where you are versus everybody else. Yeah. Severe whenever you feel like you got another number.
You seem to be making another sound when you open your mouth.
It's not bad. The best ones are probably shield and net, based on the overall abilities of people. I don't think.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I don't think hammer is
a
gonna be.
formation. No, it would be more suited to two defenses rather than what it is now.
Maybe we should do one on each
That's
side.
true.
Defense, offense, defense, offense. Well, there's supposed to be one offense in the back to try and keep the back protected. So.
Oh, what he said.
Okay, so then I'll go forward left, I guess. And go.
See, the net formation would be probably useful when it comes to people with
The front right was defensive person.
magic, which
David, maybe you
I.
wanna go,
Does anyone here actually have long range magic?
Okay.
Maybe Tiana?
Opposite corner, IVN, I think.
Technically, I know
I'm not sure.
Survivor.
I don't know.
But
Have you had time to think over my question?
I'll take a look.
Yes.
Other than Tiana, I can't really think of anyone that has long range magic. I know how Murtish fights. I know how Yevon fights. I have an idea of how Yui and Tao fight. Technically, Tai is also long range, but it's not necessarily magic. For the most part, I think Shield and... let me see. Close quarter fighting. Close quarter fighting. Let me think. We will probably change into that formation only if we manage to get an upper hand.
Of course.
For the most part, shield and net would be the most useful. Yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
If I can bother you for a moment.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I've conscripted 7 of us in total for this excursion. We need at least 2 more. I think a 9 would probably be optimal. 10 might be pushing it, considering the size of the tunnels.
Yes. Do you have an idea?
Do you have any other recommendations?
Could you tell me who you already have?
We have, I forgot his name, the fellow who in Aqua here today. We have
Yorville, I
Murtish.
believe. Yorville,
yourself.
Murtish, Dooku.
Yeah, you go. We had Tal, yourself,
Yes.
myself,
Yeah, that's fine.
Abdel,
Abdel.
and then Sarvira.
Savira. So 2 supports.
Aye.
2 supports should be fine.
I was thinking 3 tanks and then 4 offensive.
So we have, for defense, we have Tal.
Tal.
Who else is defense again? Not exactly sure.
I'm not sure either.
I know Murtish is offense.
Natasha's offense.
I know I know that you
I
are
think he's in charge
offense.
of a Y. I think he is also offense.
Yes, he's also offense. I know that. Actually, is he? I'm not sure. I'm gonna need to ask him, but I have a feeling that he is. We have 7 people, so another person who could take it is either Lafron or...
Do we have 7 or do we have 8?
Let's
So
see.
we have 7, you're right. We have 7, so we have 2 more. Do you think
Okay.
Lafond will come? What about we could take the other 2 members of Ignis. I think that would do fine.
Well, I need to think about it for a moment. Lafron could work just in case though. Someone else who... Oh, actually. Tao. He has some big range, although he needs to be kind of careful about how he uses his weapon around the tunnel. And
I don't think that Tao would be more effective in the tunnel. Does not.
Let me quickly scout around for the people that are here.
That's great. You wanted a tour? Did you get a tour from someone else around the facility?
Well, I had a small tour from Abraham, but not entirely.
Solaire could be useful.
Unfortunately, we might be...
She's purely defense type.
Who is?
Solaire.
I would not like to bring Stella, if that would be fine.
I understand your reasonings.
I don't really have much to do.
Considering that the last leader is gone and they have a new member and I know nothing about them. Nor have they wanted to speak with me.
What about Ulysses? He seems like a defense type.
Which one is that?
Ulysses is the one with the mask and the hoodie.
I think that would be good, yes.
So either Lafron or Ulysses, and then another person who could...
We could bring both.
We could bring both, but just in case, we're just gonna think of another person.
Do you think Lafond would be up to it? Oh no.
I usually... he probably would, considering what happened last time. However, I would also like to suggest Kai.
We teamed up with Team Stella, and
he seems like he knows what he's doing.
Into the cage. So I think in terms of
actually, could you come with me real quick? There's actually quite an important out-of-character thing real quick. When is this gonna happen? Because the 27th, I'm actually not gonna be able to participate because I'm not gonna be home.
It'd be a day that's not on a Tuesday, hopefully.
A date that's not on a Tuesday?
If we can do it, a day that's not Tuesday, yes. Like
okay.
A different day, pretty much.
Just because like the week
that
that's
way it
like
won't take up a time slot for RP as well.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't even know if it's going to, like, add a character, I don't know if it's going to be an actual sanctioned mission or not, or if I'm just going to blindly tell you that it's okay and we're going to go down there.
Okay. Because from the 26th to like the end of the week, I'm actually not going to be home. That's why I'm wondering. Yeah. Just want to make sure that,
it
like...
might be hopefully this week is what I plan to do.
Okay. That's fine.
Right, yeah.
Okay. RP card up. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Go ask the front. If the front says no, then we'll ask our new friend here.
Well, he's kind of asleep.
I see.
I'll ask him.
Ask him when he's awake.
Yeah.
The two of you, how interested are you both in the arts of potions?
Oh. You've been pressing with that a lot, right? Did I say something wrong? Okay.
vintage both used as a modifier for both
Right.
and resistance.
I think we'll be sparring soon.
Do with like the internal
Yep.
workings of your own piranhas
Ta 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 ta. Gotcha.
I hope to God you know what you're doing.
I may be stupid, but I'm not dumb.
It's not the same thing.
I know what I'm doing. I can remember things. Not names, but other things.
Shoot. I mean, that went surprisingly well, yeah. Works a lot better when you don't have an extra person trying to fit in the formation.
You could do with an extra person.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna ask that to the professor as soon as he's finished.
Kit bashed from various sources, and I wasn't able really to create a potion.
You need to check your eyes, Eleanor. You have too much of a headache. You really need to go see a doctor. Speaking of which, he's right there. Why didn't you go talk to him?
Well, actually, Professor Dr. Falco, I don't think you've even taught me how to make those.
All right. Whoa. Okay. Just want to make sure. Shield.
Can we trust you to keep the rest of us safe?
Well, we'll start with the basics.
That.
Once I see how adept you are at these basics, we can go to something a little bit more advanced.
Memorizing.
Yep, trying to memorize it. Yep. Making sure.
Let me help you then.
Yep, alright.
I want to be an instructor for once.
Shield formation. Sword formation. I'm just gonna put myself a bit more on the side. Actually, you two.
Formation is probably not going to be used for us during the sparring match. There's no need to remember it for now.
I would like to test it out anyway, just to make sure. For practice. Okay, let's do this again. Shield formation. Good. And good. Sword formation. Correct. Net formation. Good. Hammer. And that's just kind of the same thing, yeah.
Yes.
All
I
right.
found our third supportive student in Lotharia. He has healing magic, so that would come in handy. I think a 3-3-3 approach would be more effective.
True.
So the last choice just turns onto Lefrand or our friend with the tower shield. Whoever he may be, I'm not sure.
Lefron or Ulysses? Alright.
Yes. Either of them, whoever answers best.
Yep. You can ask.
Whoever you trust more.
Well, I don't know Ulysses, and I trust Lefron, but did Lefron ever participate in? Okay. Did Lefron ever participate in a fight, by the way?
Other than the first one we did when we got here.
How many hits do you think he can take?
We found a scrunched up note that said that he had to leave quite suddenly.
He's
and then the second
very big person, so he's probably very durable.
He's also got the two shields that he can just use.
With Hugo's giant machine arms, he might be able to destroy.
By the way, if I can ask, what was Cecilia talking to you about?
He got poisoned. And he passed away.
It's not necessarily something secret, but I just Want to make sure we keep it a secret. It was just about the people that she's recruiting for this. It's in general for just the people that she's recruiting for this. You're part of it. I'm part of it. Sorry.
Didn't say anything else?
Not necessarily. No, there wasn't anything
And there's too many
weird.
personal questions.
Nope, she did not ask anything personal as far as I'm aware. Not to me, at least.
Alright. That's all I wanted to know.
It's okay. I feel like the professor's almost done. Yep, he is. I'm gonna have to ask him later.
Moving on to the next one. We're almost at sparring, so get ready. And study up.
I've tried it with water, but
Professor? I have a quick question. Cecilia had to leave for some what I believe to be health issues.
Yes.
And now we're stuck with only 3 people.
Yes, well, what we'll be able to do is we'll get some of the extras. Remember that extra group of 2. 1 to each of those that have the 3, as well as a teacher to fill in the spot.
That's
There'll be
okay.
a teacher on each team.
Okay, that makes sense. That's okay.
Because most of these squads are 4, so.
maybe we should just move the.
Yes, sir.
And one squad has 6, so I'll probably have to move one of them onto another.
I see now. So, from any formation, each member would probably.
Alright, and move on to the next one.
Yep. Alright. Shield.
Then, I'm guessing.
Sword.
Shield.
Net.
Net.
Yep, that's correct. Hammer, you stay there. And then Abdel goes on diagonally to me. Yep. Then just do shield again. So Abdel should be there. That's fine.
I move closer.
Just do be careful though. My sword is quite big. It might.
Right, proportional spacing, of course. Yep.
Yep. Right.
Does that leave a gap in the center, though?
It does, but that is. Then again.
You can just from the right. Yes.
It's quite a big.
Perhaps.
I feel like I cover enough space.
Yes. Zuko, you have
not necessarily. We're just practicing.
Do you mind if I have a chat with you?
Me?
Yes.
Sure.
I'm sure having to prep yourself for situations involving combat. If you are going to be leader, I would
Hmm. I just have a couple of questions for you if you don't mind answering.
As long as they're not too personal, sure.
Hmm. Do you think it's best to have Lyra on your team?
Yeah, she's nice. She's cool. I don't know what she can do, but I would
But is it
not.
best for her?
She seemed to be happy with it. We're all happy with it, so I feel like it's fine.
You're happy with it, but I care for the little one, and I don't want to see her in danger. And your team, you're frankly not quite what a leader should be.
You know, I get Abdel talking to me like that all the time. What you do doesn't really do much to me.
I'm just saying I'm concerned for your team. Because
I'm
if
also
you
concerned
try
for
to
my
make
team,
reckless decisions that would get them killed.
which is why I'm trying to become better. You know, I don't show it to you people, but not yet.
Don't really show any improvement. Maybe it's best if Lyra wasn't on your team.
I mean,
Or maybe you should pick a different team leader. I think that would be the better solution here. It would be safer for your team and you care for them, right? You won't want them hurt. Right?
what exactly are you trying to do here?
Nothing, I'm just trying to make sure that my fellow peers are safe, especially from stupidity.
Hmm.
We don't want more students to die, would we?
Well, as far as I'm
If you
aware,
can't follow orders.
the one time I wasn't out on a mission, people died. And when I was out on a mission, I was one of the worst people. But most of the others were pretty okay, except a few people.
Can you imagine how many more would have died on that mission if you went? I bet you would have ran straight for that one.
I know what a threat is. When it comes to the rats, I knew I had to attack them. The worm, not necessarily. I'm not saying I would not have attacked it, but I definitely would have stand back first and asked, or, well,
I'm sure
looked her.
that you're saying that now, but at the time you definitely would have got someone hurt. Actually, you know, there's a betting pool going on. How long can Zuko's team last before one of them gets hurt? You know your leadership isn't the best. You're quite reckless.
That I am.
Don't mind putting your team in danger, do you?
Actually, Tiana, you were not down there, were you?
See them all hurt.
You were not down there, were
I
you?
wasn't here yet.
Exactly. All I did.
But that doesn't mean I haven't seen the horrors of the world.
You see.
Obviously, you haven't.
You see, while down there, I didn't put them in danger. I was the one trying to keep them out of it. I made myself the shield. I took the attacks that were supposed to be aimed at them.
Seeming a little angry there now, aren't you? Thanks for playing this little game with me, Zuko. You gave me exactly the reaction that I wanted.
I'm sure I did.
How about pretty eyes?
What does that mean?
What a wonderful red. So much like her. By the way, I didn't mean anything I said. I just wanted to get under your skin to see if my theory was right. No hard feelings, though.
She helped, then no one would get hurt. I wish you'd came and talked to me about this. That was inevitable anyway.
Maybe.
Abdel.
Go around with propaganda.
So they figure it out.
Abdel.
I just hope that it's not.
You were with her, and I left. I thought that you would have. I didn't know about the deal.
What problem do we have this time? Oh dear, Zuko.
I don't know what she wanted, but she was she was just bad mouthing, and that's about it. She I don't know. She said she got the reaction that she wanted, but I just told her off.
What did she say?
Well, she said that I would have gotten more people killed if I went out of the war mission. She said that I'm the reason why people got hurt in the Rats mission. She also mentioned, but after everything she just said, that she didn't mean anything and she just wanted to get a reaction out of me. I don't know what the point was.
Zuko, it's... You know it's not your fault, right?
I know.
Zuko. You know. And that's all that matters.
Don't worry about it, it's fine. She mentioned something weird though. She said you have very beautiful eyes, and then something else. I couldn't understand it real well.
I guess it's not too bad. Let's go.
I see. Well, it's, I think, important you have that desire to...
Is Murtish with us?
Constantly seeking ways to be effective, I'm sure.
Oh, sorry, I was just talking.
Are you with us? They told us
I'm with, wait, I'm with, Lumen and,
Aqua. Yeah, mostly because they told me that we are gonna have another member.
Oh, I don't think that's me. Unless
That's okay.
Kicked me off of Lumen Aqua, which
it's
would
not
be understandable.
It's not about kicking you off, it's because we only have 3 people here. Me, him, and Abdel.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just me and, it was just me. Well, now we have Avi back, so I'm actually not sure. It looks like we're at 3 people now, so I'm gonna go check on that.
They're probably gonna check the professors themselves.
Good talk.
No worries.
Give me a moment.
Hey, Zuko. Everything alright, man?
Are you gonna be with us again?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I'm here now. So I wasn't here for the other half or...
I have a gut feeling, but I can't
Sure.
be wrong. I've been wrong before.
Did you get to read up on
You should control your friend a bit.
anything?
I only see doctors and the short professor at the end.
Probably a good idea to take a look.
Don't worry, I already had that conversation.
He seems to be literally...
It's not really nice to stab into the wound like she does.
Any opinions on what weapon I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I noticed. Look, just...
All of them are talking out there.
wasn't intentional, apparently, they just...
Did you just come? All 3 of the professors?
Their
Wanted
methods of
to-
figuring things out are just...
Wanted to see something. Don't know what though.
I'll talk to you about that later, because this might have been a bit of my fault.
Alright, we're gonna move into sparring soon.
Fine.
Just calm down, right?
Talk first, though. Make sure you keep everything on the boards in your brain.
I'll be right back again.
Shield, sword, net, hammer.
Fine, me not being able to read any of that stuff. Luckily they had a diagram.
I'll also tell, Tiana.
If it was tighter, then it would make sense to keep the support in the middle and have like someone here,
Yes.
here, and here instead.
Perhaps you could, I don't know, store some on the sides?
Don't worry about it.
Throw them?
But I guess that's why it's called the net. It's more widespread.
We have to guard our caravan.
Yeah. That one's meant for like ranged stuff. Ranged enemies.
Zuku, everything's okay, right?
Yeah. There's apparently someone messing around trying to be smart or figuring something out, as they say. You know what the point was, but
The fence in the front, the captain in the front.
There seems to be an awful lot of people going around trying to start some trouble, that's for sure.
Start some trouble and stab into some deep wounds.
Oh, lovely.
Not in the literal sense.
I think the metaphorical, emotional, I understand.
The support goes down the entire.
Well, those types of people often get what's coming to them. Of course,
That's
and
mostly in
you're
fiction.
quite a competent leader. What you should worry about is those putting them up to it. If there is anyone.
Did you just guess the leader thing?
If you want, you can.
Because that's
You were
what.
taking the team leader positions before.
Well, that's what was talked about.
Oh,
I've been doing,
that's.
been surviving.
I guess that. Yeah, okay.
It's very much painful when you get told that most of what happens is your fault. Even if you know it's not true.
That's the thing. I think it's, again, I'm in no place to say. I'm untrained as it comes to that, but in my experience, going out on your own, you make mistakes. Those mistakes are going to carry over whether you're part of a team or not.
Problem wasn't
Your
as
responsibility.
going by myself.
We're lucky if they're sparring weapons, they'd probably get somebody killed.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Of course.
Let's just focus on the sparring.
That's good.
You're right.
I'm just trying to calm myself down and just focus. Is there something wrong with my eyes?
They seem a little brighter than usual.
Is my pupil just dilated or something?
Apparently they were getting somebody else, I'm not sure.
Just leave it there until I know.
No, just bright.
Okay.
Okay.
So just about, I'll either be
Your
away
hand.
from everyone or in the center. I guess that's the easiest way to look at it.
It's not a lot. It'll help you at least calm down a little.
Things a bit more.
I'm hoping things will go well.
Bit of strength training should never hurt.
Going to be fine.
I'll tell you more about it later. In the dorms.
Oops, sorry. I gotta go do team leadery stuff. I'll be back.
My notes.
Are all the students here? You guys are got people missing.
That should work. Been thinning out a little bit.
A lot of are in the middle.
Oh,
Like, wait, Were you guys here before?
It should be easy to handle.
Yeah, that's.
We
Thank
were
you.
helping the counselor with something.
No problem.
Oh, okay, okay.
What was your name?
Everything alright?
Oh,
Yeah, everything's fine. We're just helping the counselor with something.
Where did that
Do you want me to catch it?
thing come from?
I see. Hang on, come here, I'll catch you up real quick.
Yeah.
Like that bird?
I can take care
Oh.
of it. We'll have food for tomorrow.
Hmm.
Like a scarecrow.
We.
I think you will learn to eat more than one bird.
He probably can.
I'll make sacrifices so everybody else can eat before me. I'll only take one bird leg.
You
Shield formation.
don't get the bird, Murtash. That's just
Get the bird.
don't.
Obtain the bird.
I can obtain the bird. Where'd he go?
Next formation.
Wasn't that bad?
Surrounding in the other members of the team.
There he is. He's flying high.
I don't think you can fly that high, Murtash. Please don't fly that high.
He
Did
just fell out of the sky.
Did he just bumped? I'm guessing he just. Okay.
I think it hit its head on the wall.
Well, that happened then. I see.
It's just floating
The
there,
bird's
menacing.
incoming.
Oh. Oh.
Am I? Oh, yeah, there was. Okay.
Now that we have forces.
Okay, yeah, I'll try.
Is it Tenebris support as well?
Nathaniel, I was actually looking for you. I was concerned you ran off and I didn't know where you went.
The captain kind of counts as a separate role, as far as I am aware.
That's what the signs are for.
Yep.
Trying to get the bird. Because it's terrorizing one of the people.
What's going on now?
There's a bird.
Yeah, Lethariel seems to be affected by the bird.
I have a very big fear of birds. From what I was told.
Didn't they literally screaming?
Smaller than
They
the
were
shield.
screaming bloody murder, yes.
Yeah, from Kiki. Speaking of which, where is Kiki? I would have sworn I saw her.
She might have gone back to the dorms.
Yeah, they probably weren't feeling well.
So Eleanor is back when it is. That makes fun.
Yeah, I don't see any more. I think all that.
Issue. For intents and purposes, Ulysses here is our shield.
Okay. Well, I'm support, so. I'll go with support, so.
Yeah.
You hurt yourself again?
3 gashes on the face.
The bird.
Are you alright, Avi?
I'm okay. It's.
I guess here.
Come with me.
Don't worry about
Nice guys here. We're already like in the formation.
Rest in peace, Harvey.
You've lost all magical healing properties. This is your last one.
Some, the flying things.
Birds are attacking people. Thank you.
Okay.
Formations?
Momentarily just squads, I think.
He's back now. If he's participating, that means that we have 3 people from our original group. What do we do?
Tell.
You're the lead.
You went from.
Go on.
The reason we were assigned to Team Lumen was because Avi was with the headmaster. Yes, sorry.
You were joining 6 and now you're back to.
Yeah, I was wondering where you guys were.
Well, because
Yeah, officers, push.
I don't really think we can be with Team Lumen because he's assigned to be with us.
Hi.
Tell.
Now that we got him back,
We need to get into teams.
I don't think it would be fair to put another person on Team Lumen. That'd be 7 people. Sorry.
Hey, you don't know that. We could be a whole ass gang.
It's up to you, sir.
We'll have to switch things.
Can I ask why I need a shield again?
Because of birds.
Oh, no, I think we all need a shield.
Good point. Good point. Good point.
What would you all recommend to put on that team of 3? Switching up the teams, we need teams of 5, or at least 4, and we can add a teacher on it. Each team.
Sure.
So any recommendations to put whoever on that team, or at least one person?
What do they do again?
Offensive, and
Is that unusual?
you never said your role.
I'm offense.
3.
We're all offense.
Oh, they flexed.
188 defense and well, I could be the defense in their team. They need a support.
We've got 2 supports on our team.
Jesus.
That is absolutely.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't want to take.
Just when we need them.
Titania's
Volunteering to be
support.
defense? Is that
I'm. Me?
Your support.
Well, use those 2 thumbs to go grab a shield.
Yes, ma'am.
So I can.
No.
There needs to be only one defense on a team.
I'll
They
protect
have
you
a
from the
shield
birds.
because they're afraid of the birds.
Thank you. Do I still need this if I'm going to be support?
It'll be good. Just don't use it against others. Just I know the birds will be out in here.
Okay.
It's okay.
I think we'll be fine with me as defense.
I'm sure everything will be fine, but it's best to stand up and make a good impression, right?
Team. Who do you think will be good?
Yeah.
Just for now, if you can.
Yeah. Let's hope that
Either Terra or Lumen.
Abdel's flux stops before we start. Could be annoying otherwise.
Perhaps Terra.
Truly.
We're going off against this team, so maybe you'll be best with that team.
Worst case scenario.
Fair enough.
Take care of yourself. I'll just have a quick walk.
Alright, let's head on to the field.
Okay.
I think I grabbed some planted
We have a bit of an issue.
Hang on.
It's only 3 of us and Abdel fluxed, so we have to wait for it to stop.
Then we'll be able to do other teams before. You won't.
Don't worry. I'm sure the birds will be out there.
Yeah.
There's multiple
I'll
birds
be
to be had.
okay.
Come on, let's head on to the field.
Yeah.
Birds. Now.
Let me just grab this. I'll make sure.
So,
Oh, wow, how sad.
I think over there might.
Oh,
you actually. Whatever happened to no weapons?
I mean, I could just ditch you if you want. I'm getting this for you.
I'm glad I'm glad you're listening to my advice.
Okay, I guess I'm
big shield.
What? Okay, that's interesting. He seems to be pumped up.
Indeed. Definitely excited.
Well then, watch.
I'm here.
Okay.
Oh, welcome back.
The timer got me.
Yeah,
I didn't expect it to be that.
we noticed.
This happen often to students here?
Well, it happens. Yeah, it happens a lot. Yeah, because of the rifts, this kind of stuff started happening. I have the feeling that like it's happening a lot more than usual, which is annoying.
Yes. Well, hopefully something can be done about it. Can only imagine the dread caused if that happened in the middle of an actual fight.
Well, that's pretty much what happened with the rats. That's...
I remember you mentioning.
But mind they drink of water.
Oh dear.
I don't see anything. There's a bird up there. But anyway,
Is he doing that on purpose? Talking about the bird?
I think Lothario is afraid of birds.
He's afraid of feathers, apparently.
It's quite
Lothario.
Wait, only the feathers? I thought it was the whole bird.
Nope. Apparently he's afraid of feathers.
It looks like it's gonna be a 3v3.
I'm surprised he doesn't scream anytime Miss Bellicosa comes close to him.
Perhaps it's if it's a small feathered beast rather than a humanoid.
Not exactly sure.
Of course, there's the one girl I've seen running around, feathers for hands.
Oh yeah,
arms, whatever that is.
Kiki.
Yeah, I don't know if you were awake when it happened, but as soon as Lothario saw her, he kind of freaked out, jumped away and screamed, and then kind of cuddled himself up in fear.
And hid behind the dishes.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Well, fantastic. Not really. So, who do you think's got this one?
Well, I'm not necessarily sure how good Tenebris is.
I don't trust Avi.
You probably shouldn't underestimate Murtash, though.
Started out with
That's hard to
holding the
do when
X
he's
the wrong
pretty
way.
incompetent.
He's doesn't know what.
Believe me when I told him that birds were telepathic.
Yeah, we're definitely not adding him to the team. It would be like having a second me.
Yeah, no, I can't deal with you already.
Yeah, you can.
And we'll be going through 3 rounds each bout. You start in defensive formations. You're able to move on from there.
Why is he holding them backwards?
See, that's what I said. He's holding them wrong. Wait,
I think he's doing it on purpose, though.
So he doesn't hit anyone with a blade.
He's one of those special kids who decides, I'm going to do it the unique way.
I mean, he said... I've heard CQ said that could be because so that he doesn't accidentally hurt them, I guess.
Perhaps you'd want to flaunt the offense, though. You know, someone's going to be a lot more scared of attacking you if you're facing them with a blade rather than a stick.
Got your back, okay, guys?
That's something you have to remember. People still aren't used to information, so it'd probably be better to start with an offense.
True.
It's a ground pound. That's one of those ground shakes that we read about. And they're not information anymore, yep.
That means you have to do callouts. should have known to do it from the get-go. The fact that you have to realize this now makes me very disappointed.
I didn't just realize it now. It's just hitting me that I have to.
It'll be fine.
Just think of it like shouting at the board, just like before.
Just
an angry bunch of people with weapons.
No, I think he means in the thing with the boar that we did.
We're practicing.
Well, you see, hold on. They seem to be holding the same formation. There's still sword. Oh,
sword.
Murtash just broke formation.
Murtash broke the formation. Yeah.
There's a difference between being in formation while standing still and staying in formation while moving in an actual combat.
Did that count as being hit? I couldn't tell.
I wasn't paying attention if you got hit. I got hit.
I don't know. I'm just.
Formation is very messy. Hopefully, I'll be able to make it work better. We said the hammer formation is for single targets.
When we're not placed, let them tell us.
What are the rules on magic and sparring exactly?
I'm pretty sure you can use magic, just you can probably use it, just make sure nothing bad, nothing too powerful or just, I think it should just count as a hit.
Okay.
Let me think.
I have a bit of a headache. I'll be back in a bit.
Alright, go ahead, take your tea.
Well, this is all about first hit. It doesn't matter about action.
Well, none of them really are, but
don't get too violent.
The far team left is communicating better, but Terra just has in general better kits individually. The problem is that they can't communicate enough to take advantage of it. So they're winning just barely simply because they can take the hits. The pink-haired and Avi are just too weak defensively, so they're being taken out pretty early.
Make sure you swing that damn thing.
Okay. The best thing is making sure that the captain is one of the first to get hit. With that, most likely, because that could probably break the formation a lot easier, considering the captain is the one shouting out positions.
That's true. Good call.
Depending on what people go for, we'll go with a different formation. Hammer's probably the one that's not gonna be used for the most part. Net, shield, and sword are the ones that we're gonna be using mostly.
I'd say we start with a defensive formation, figure out their formation, and you find a 13 captain, then go offensive.
Yep, that's what I was thinking. Start with defensive, and then call out depending on what you're seeing. It depends on who we're up against in the first place.
Good.
Oh, bird? He's already terrified.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I know you well.
It's not Kiki, right? Yep, nope, it's not Kiki.
My hands are all the weapons I need.
I'm fine. I'd rather.
What if you run out of prana?
As far as this squad, what did you see as your weaknesses?
Then I died.
I'm only seeing 3 here.
on a very blunt way of putting it. If you had a weapon, you could at least, you know, still fight back.
Yeah, if you run out of prana, you die.
Come on.
Do you not know that, huh?
I don't use prana.
Gather around. Come on, around.
Well, if
So I
you
don't know
run
too
out,
much
you
about
die.
Good to know.
Alright. This squad over here. What did you find as your largest weakness?
Once we lost the offensive members, it left our team pretty doomed.
So, just like them, start with shield formation. That's what's gonna be the main thing.
Off their initial strike, they were then held off by shields, and they didn't try to move around it, so they were held up while they were flanked.
It's a shield formation, and until they do anything, we need to figure out what position they're in.
Yep.
So then what do we do next?
Well, depending on what position they take. So let's assume, considering the fact that we are on opposite sides, I would be here, and their team captain would be on my on the opposite of me. So.
Okay, so if I'm TV captain, let's say.
Okay, this is how it would look. So, let's say we move forward, and they go for sword formation. Diagonally, we should try to get rid of him. The defense is most important, so a net would work pretty well. So I go in the back, and Tal goes in the front, tries to hold them off. And then whoever they decide to put with us can attack. Then, depending on what position they choose, for example, if they go for the net position, the most important one to take down would be the defense, as that is the one thing that's stopping us from breaking in. The offense is also there, but it's not as much of a threat, especially if we're in a shield or hammer position. The two on the side could be focusing on the offense while the defense gets taken out. We're trying to strategize. I was saying, so
Like
let's say
the team captain should be the first target. So
yes.
Which one's the team captain?
Well,
Be best first.
we know
Why don't you
who
just
the
listen in to them talking.
We know who the team captains are.
Espionage.
The team captains are just the actual team's captains.
Excuse me?
Yeah?
Sorry to interrupt. Does this belong to you, by any chance?
I'm not sure. Someone just probably put them here. And just put them back.
Sorry to interrupt your conversation. Just...
No worries. All sorted.
Alright.
For now, unless if they need to watch.
When you are tired,
Man.
patience.
I would like to go to the formations and
Shield, sword, net. Shield, sword, net, hammer.
It's a question you can ask him.
I'm feeling
Now the next two squads. I'll let you work this time.
Ignis, you've lost the support, have you not?
We have lost an offense, that being Cecilia.
Ah, of course, she does have to leave early sometimes. Who should we... Yora! Grab Yora. He can do it again.
You need me again?
Yep.
Yes, if you wouldn't mind playing offense for this team. Right, and I think we'll have Lumen.
Yes.
Remind me again, what is it you all do? We have a support, offense,
Defense,
Correct.
and offense again.
Good.
So, she's also the leader.
No.
What?
Right now.
I am the leader.
Yes, sorry. Yes.
We
Okay.
You've been given a good mix. Use it to your advantage.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know if you have anybody else in mind.
As far as fifths, we usually do teachers. We do teachers with 4 students.
I'm getting dragged into this team too.
Okay. I guess I'll just,
I'm not
keep
sure.
eye.
You're free to do whatever you wish, I suppose.
Then Master told me
So,
to stay
an
inside, so I'm
offense.
just gonna find time to relax, I
Support,
guess.
defense, offense.
Defense, offense.
Yep.
So we'll just.
Right.
Okay.
Just get on with it then, I suppose. I can swing either way. I have healing
Okay.
properties and I have damaging properties.
Euro,
Be a good offensive.
we're gonna start for defense position. So get ready to be close. To get ready to be in position.
Alright, you're all next.
You mean shield formation?
Shield, yes.
Shield formation.
And if I'm correct.
Yes, yes.
I was reciting the names for no reason. I can do this. Okay. Shield formation, right?
Right, you'll be fine. Give you your best shot.
There. Okay. Let's test this out real quick. Sword formation.
Let's move on to the ring. Let's start get a sword because.
So, Captain, where do you want me?
We're gonna start with a defense formation. So right on the side of Abdel.
Shield formation.
Shield, right? Shield. Shield. Okay.
Shield, sword, map, hammer. Remember, you're the one doing callouts after all.
Yes.
Which one do you want me in? Captain.
We're going shield. Everyone rack up.
Okay, tells the team leader. So
Careful for him.
yes.
He has a fire-ranged weapon.
Let's see.
You're defense, correct?
The brown-haired one.
Have you more or less?
I am defense, yes. It may be a good idea if you see them targeting you to pull back to the net formation and
Yes.
step backwards.
I was thinking of going for the net formation if it comes to it. All right.
Okay. See? You see who we're going after?
Alright, all. Remember, first contact, out.
Yes, sir.
3 rounds. When both of my hands are up, it will be a go. We both start in shield. But we can go on further out. In 3, 2, 1.
All right.
Go your call.
Go.
Net. Defense. Formation.
Shield.
Ground strike.
Shield.
Formation.
Shield.
He's out.
Okay.
We don't have a defense anymore.
That's a hit.
Zucker, we need a formation. Call it.
I got hit.
Stay on sword. We got this.
It's already gone.
Right then. It's just us two. Ground strike. Stay behind me.
See, that's the issue with spears, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was hit.
A few spear.
Engage on command, Captain.
You're not getting around me.
Sword.
They're going for sword.
And thus, the support was left defenseless.
All right.
Next round, come on, form back up.
So it's a one hit, alright.
If everyone wouldn't mind, we're heading in net first.
Alright.
Okay. Let's go with
Zuko,
hammer.
suggest a few more call-outs next time.
Yes, ma'am. If possible, hammer position.
Hammer position. Understood.
Careful.
Damn, if I got my weapon.
Net formation.
That formation.
Sword!
Back away.
Right.
Careful. All right.
Call something.
Back. Shield.
Stay in sword, stay aggressive.
There's something to freaking know.
Out of formation.
Sword.
Well, I lost my weapon.
Sword, right.
All right.
God, you're persistent. What do we do, Zuko?
We need a formation.
We're in sword. Back.
Good, keep up pressure. We got it.
Right.
Back.
Heard a standstill. Just keep that in mind.
That was a hit.
Don't mind me.
Okay. Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Come on, get back up.
Give it a shot. I dare you.
All right. I got hit.
Sorry, Zuko.
I got hit as well. It's fine.
I thought I could get him from behind and get my weapon back at the same time.
One more round, come on.
Okay. We did better. We did better
Can
this
I call
time.
out formations? I'm at the back all the time so I can see when we're out of line.
You did a good move there, but you always need to remember that there's a support in the back to protect the others as well.
Right.
Now let's get back into formations.
Okay. Can you even do
Shield
that?
formation.
Is that a... Yeah, it's allowed. Okay. You good? Okay. Shield. So.
Fine, fine. Just catching my breath.
Reminder, we're going for the team captain. He's the one calling the shots. He's the first one to go. Understood?
We're going with net.
Yup.
And always swing for his left.
If I was
for his
none the
shield.
wiser, I'd assume you were the team captain. Zuko, do better.
You can learn by example.
Are you well, Avi?
Incoming.
Okay.
Stay in shield formation.
Back.
Left flank.
Under.
Sword formation.
Sword.
Back.
Go back to net.
Net.
Switching it back into formation. Sword.
God, we're surrounded.
Under.
Shield.
Shield, okay.
Shield.
Okay. I think I got a hit.
Sword.
Shield formation.
I got hit. I think I got hit. It was very clear.
Watch it.
So aggressive. We can push together, maybe.
Yeah. Sword formation. Offense. Stay close. You're in front of me.
Yep.
Alright. You can take care of yourself. We're going for this one. Got it?
Last push. Move in.
Stay in sword formation. Go for the left.
On it. 3, 2.
We're in a shield formation now, man. Let's push. Too close.
You okay, Abdel?
Yeah.
It's not good.
Where's it? My eye's gone. Where is it?
Really?
Don't put it on. It's dirty. Don't put it on.
Come on, plan on it.
Oh, right. Nicely caught. What were you thinking?
From being surrounded, always fun.
Sorry.
There's no more one rabbit. There's the other rabbit. That's.
All right, everyone, gather up. Gather up.
Spears are mighty painful.
Yeah, sure.
Around me. Come on, gather up.
Go check. Right now, just in case.
You both did well up in your formations. And when you knew you were off of your formations, you made sure to make a new one. Just like with the last one, they were pretty competent.
Yeah. Pretty much. Although, Ignis, you depended too much on the new student. What was your name again?
Correct.
Tell Karaz.
You're good.
Mum.
You're
Your
very
defense was
Thank you.
showing, pretty much. It was. So, as far as your squad, what would you say is your largest failure?
I'd say probably I didn't call out the shots that well.
Yes, didn't hear too many shots, didn't hear too much formations. And as far as everything goes, what about you? What is the squad's weakness?
Personally, I feel as if I'm having to curve some old habits, more or less what I was trained and bred to do. Is a little bit different from this. Therefore, I've had to more or less try and bury some of those old habits, and that caused me to hesitate more than a couple of times.
Good.
I feel
Well, I'm
another
starting to see
issue
the
you had
individuality out of. Oh, go on.
Thank you. Another issue you had was not focusing the right target. What you should have done is focused your team on me.
I'm gonna bet on the team with Mr.
As
Yes.
I'm sure you're aware, I was quite dangerous in the field.
You're not keeping defense towards her at all. You're keeping your sword fighters, ones that would not be good against that type of offensive. You need to keep a defense against this type of unit at all times. Or a support.
Yes, sir.
Understood.
And with your team, I get when your offensives were trying to go against ours. But you always keep the support out of the page. There were multiple times in which I stepped in and broke your line as an offensive fighter, as a support. And that's off to see. You always want to make sure that even though there's an offensive fighter there, you may have to back away from the confrontation. Evaluate what's going on. It's always good sometimes to just take a step back instead of trying to put your foot forward in defending. You want to put your foot back sometimes.
Keep an eye on what's going on. Got it.
Same with both. I'm starting to see individuality out of all these students. Their fighting styles, their tactics.
Yes.
It's good to see. Dismissed.
Alright, thank you. And good job, all of you, as well. It was a pleasure.
Write it down, make sure you remember it. Tell us later.
You feeling okay, girl?
Okay. I think we just leave her.
Hello, Zuko. Jesus. You ran off fast. What, are you bummed out about the sparring already?
Kiana's right.
You really shouldn't be believing what other people say about you.
I wasn't. I saw it. This is not the first time that I get called out, getting told to do better. Or getting told that you don't seem like the team leader. I'm sorry.
Don't think, don't talk. Just relax. You know, not everyone starts off as a good person, or a good fighter, good leader. We'll start from somewhere.
I know that. I'm just afraid that by the time it'll be needed, I'm still not gonna be good enough.
I mean, that's what we have the professors for. In case one of us fucks up.
Don't you know already that Cecilia's preparing for us to go back? With the okay from the professors. This time there won't be anyone. This time will be the last. And while I do, I will try my hardest to do better. There's no telling whether or not I'm going to panic or get reckless trying to protect other people. If I can't even hold up a team formation against a few students, how the hell am I gonna do that in the sewers with hundreds of rats coming after us?
say all that like you're by yourself on this.
I'm not. I'm just
Team with you.
scared that I'm going to mess up, just like last time when I broke formation. It's like my mind just says, practice is nothing against toward pure emotion. You can practice all you want. Eventually, your emotions will burst out. Just like what happened when I saw there was no one in the back.
I'm not really good at this comforting stuff, am I?
I'm not good at getting convinced anyway. Usually I'm very hard-headed. At least that's what I've been told. That's also part of the problem with me. I want to try to do better, but my head just does not think correctly, I guess. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but I tried giving orders for formation, but for some reason, like, times and times it just felt like it was not needed, or like we were already in the most optimal formation, so I just didn't call out.
That's fair. You weren't at the very back and seeing everything, unlike I was.
Well, I can't necessarily be at the very back now, can I?
Of course not. The captain. Are you going to say anything, or are you just going to stand there nodding your head?
Could you leave?
Hi. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Well, since you're so hard to convince, I guess the only thing I can say right now is maybe see if you can get that combat teacher to help you train a little bit. Do you feel more confident?
Mm-hmm. It's not like I don't know what I'm doing for the most part. It's more like I'm bad at calling shots. Figuring out exactly what's happening, I guess. Hold on.
Which is fair.
Hold the fuck on.
What? What is there to hold on about?
I'm gonna need to talk to him afterwards as well.
Alright.
Yeah, for keeping up the morale. That's about it.
I mean, morale is one of the most important things. I mean, you wouldn't want someone who's absolutely depressed wanting to die.
True. But it's all morale is also not the most important thing when it comes to important stuff like formations. If I'm not able to call out the shots, then who is going to? Or would I have you call out the shots again? Which I personally wouldn't mind, but it's not how it works.
Maybe she won't notice then.
I can change. It doesn't have to be a certain way that you do it.
The way it's not like I wasn't thinking. It's not like I wasn't trying to analyze the situation. I guess I just analyzed it wrong.
It's fine. People see things differently. Sometimes right, sometimes wrong.
I just hope that it's not gonna be...
Doesn't mean you have to be discouraged about it.
I just feel like I'm not good enough.
You're fine. Really now. You know, for how much you always say that I saved your life down the sewers. You saved my life down there too, you know?
I almost died in the process,
Not
though.
just mine, a lot of other people's. Well, yeah, but you should be focusing more on the positive things. Not saying you should completely ignore the mistakes you made, but trying to find good things out of them. Learn from them. I trust you.
Thank you.
I trust you with my life.
Those words mean a lot to me.
Listen, Tiana, if
Hi.
I'm not gonna comment. You doing alright, Zuko?
What do you want? You need to talk to me?
Yeah, about earlier. If you have the time, because somebody else is busy.
Abdel, you should probably go get your eye cleaned.
I can clean the doors.
Alright.
Too hard.
Yeah, no, just worry that something's gonna get in.
I'll be fine.
Alright.
Come on. So, what happened? What did that conversation with you and Tiana entail?
Basically just bad-mouthing. She said she was trying to get a reaction out of me. Not exactly sure what.
She did. Have you seen your eyes?
She said something about my eyes, but Abdel just said they looked
red.
brighter. Where's the water?
Remember how you told me that one day, whenever you saw me, you felt a sense of familiarity? That That is what I'm feeling off of you right now. And the reason why Tiana did what they did was because they saw this. They saw a reaction to this, and they questioned about it. And I might have mentioned that you had felt something regarding it. I didn't think they would go and try and get her antagonize you like that. That was not something I was aware of.
How do I turn this back?
You need to calm down. It's something that just wears off after a while. For me, it definitely relies on emotions. Whenever I'm not in the best mood, it happens. And it varies sometimes. If it takes me a while to calm down, then it will stay this way. Of course, but eventually, once I am calm, it will eventually go away on its own.
So what are you feeling right now?
Frustration. Irritation.
It's pretty much what's happening right now to me. See the hole over there? Kind of weirdly shaped.
Yeah.
Let's just say I got a bit upset.
One morning, I woke up and my windowsill had scorch marks on it. The thing is, I do not remember waking up in my dorm room, nor going up to the window and looking out of it. Tiana apparently claims that I was there and this was happening. But I don't remember.
So do you know what you are?
Do you know Professor Mordred?
Mm-hmm.
He's a demon. He's from the Undercity. Tiana took a look at these, and she had done some research. She's from Vivera. And she recognized this to be an alphabet in demonic. My tattoos, specifically. I showed it to Professor Mordred not too long ago, and he said he would do some research on it, but he confirmed Tiana's suspicion. I don't know what it means. They don't know what it means either, but they're trying to figure this out. I'm not going to jump to conclusions immediately, but it has something to do within that realm, and if you feel a familiar thing, you might be included in that equation as well.
So you're saying that there's a chance you and I might not be human?
It's a possibility. I'm trying to think of other ways. Like Mordred just may be thinking it's just a part of a ritual or something like that, but he's trying to figure out what it could possibly mean. It's not confirming anything, because for all I know, all my life I've been human. And this is just something that I've dealt with on a human basis. How angry are you feeling right now?
Angry, frustrated, upset.
Come here. This is just an option I'm giving you, so you don't have to follow through on it. But usually when I'm like this, hitting something or someone tends to actually help believe it.
Definitely not gonna hit you for a reason like that. Move away.
You know, I've had these markings all of my life, and they've done this as far as I'm concerned. However, they've never burned before. Not like now. Feel it. It would feel hot to the touch. My entire arm is searing right now.
And I'm guessing it's because of me.
Which, maybe. We both seem to have an interesting reaction when we're around each other like this. Just take some deep breaths. Maybe isolate yourself for a second.
We're not the same person. Isolating myself wouldn't work.
Then what do you think would work? What's up?
Hello. I now know what happened with Eleanor and Krista.
We'll talk about
You know,
that
during
later.
the time they were gone.
Yeah, I know about that myself. We'll talk about that later. Meet me at the steps of her door, okay?
Why?
That's where we'll discuss things relating to our squad.
Are we not going to go talk with the professor?
He said he would. He said it was a bad time. Something came up.
Of course. How long do you think I'll be? I'm not sure how much longer I'll stay awake.
I don't know. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Very well.
What makes you Sorry.
What makes you what?
What makes you happy, Zuko? What gets you going? Gives you that drive?
My sister being happy. My team being happy. The people around me feeling safe. Pretty much the type of stuff that makes me feel happy.
Why? Describe it.
Why would they not? They're happy things. People being happy around you usually tends to make you happy as well. Just like how people being sad around you brings you sadness as well. And just like how people being angry around you brings you anger as well.
Well, in that case, keep thinking about those. Block out that anger that you're feeling and replace it with those positive emotions.
That's what I'm doing right now.
just gotta take your time with it. You can't rush it. There you go.
I'll probably go and visit Mordred when I have the time. Ask him.
I plan on talking to him at some point, and well, I'll bring you up at some point.
Do you plan on talking to
We can
him
have a discussion
today?
with him. That was the plan, but apparently something came up, so I'm just gonna have to wait and see.
Hopefully it's nothing
Apparently
bad.
he has some news for me. I don't know. He said it was unsatisfactory news, so I don't know what to expect. I do know it has something to do with these. You know, on a day we don't have a big old lengthy class, and one of the combat teacher is free, we ought to have a spar sometime.
You sure that's a good idea?
I mean, I trust you. Anyways, I'll leave you to it, alright?
I'll go check on Abdel, so
Okay.
I'll see you around.
Yeah, see ya.
Abby? Hey.
Hey, what's up?
Look at my eyes.
They don't look that bright anymore.
We should probably talk about this upstairs, actually. It's starting to get a bit hot, so we can talk outside. So, about what I talked about with Kai. There's a reason why my eyes are not that bright anymore. He told me, he said, the eyes were red. You know my eyes are not red.
I know that.
You know who also happened to have eyes that turned red? Kai. When our friends died. His mark was glowing red, and his eyes were glowing red. That's not the...
So,
important thing. Recently, they managed to decipher what the symbol that he has means. It says demonic. We don't exactly know what it means, but there's the possibility that I might not be human. So it's as if I had been living a lie my entire life. And I don't know how to feel about this kind of information. Not after today. There's so much going on in my head right now. Does my sister know? Did she just not tell me? Did she not want to tell me? Was there a reason for why? Can I even trust my own sister? If anyone, she would be the one to know.
I'm gonna head to bed. You have a good night.
Bum bum bum. Is everything okay?
I'm fine.
Just remember what we said. If there's anything wrong, just talk to me. I'm not gonna force you to spill it out. Just tell me.
Am I a bad person?
No? What made you think that? At least I don't consider you one. You can come off as rude, but that's just your way of interacting. It's not you being just an asshole for the sake of it. Give me a moment. Someone knocked. Who is it?
Christopher.
What's up?
Just wanted to check in on Abdel quick.
She's in a bad mood. I'll quickly go and ask her. I'll tell you if she's okay with it or not. Oh. Speak of the devil. Christopher wants to talk to you. You can come in.
I'll come inside.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk to a door.
Yeah, I know. You can just get to a room. I'll just sit over here. be able to sort this out. What am I? Who am I? Did my sister know? Does this have anything to do with Rosewood? Why did I get sent here? I wasn't even supposed to be here. Just why? I don't understand. I don't understand.
Unfortunately. But one I can keep a hold on. Additionally,
oh no, there's more.
less of a problem, Morve. Note. I am in the process of working on a new spell. Similar to Professor Kai. One that can help cloak myself. As apparently I stick out like a sore thumb.
Oh, compared to everyone else, not really, but that does sound like a class to have.
Unfortunately, it is apparently taking quite a toll on my body.
That's why you look terrible.
You haven't even seen the worst.
And I don't think I want to.
Understandable.
I mean, if you're going to be doing illusion magic with cloaking, you know, I can just.
Unfortunately, it isn't illusions or cloaking. I am a cult user. The idea is to destroy and fragment light before it hits my body.
Okay, should be fine.
Alright. That's fine. I guess there won't be any help for that anyways. It's the cult magic.
It's not my place to do this kind of stuff.
And if anyone gives you problems, please let know.
Here you go. Lyra. Make sure you'll be fine by the next day. I told you to be careful with the goddamn poison, but I'm fine. Don't worry. We'll talk about it when you feel better. Here you go. Please, Genfron, the books. Please. Yes, I'm alright. Don't worry about it. I'll tell you tomorrow, please. Are you guys still there?
Just me.
Can I come in?
Sure.
I was checking in on Nafran and Lyra, see if they were alright. Abdel. Could you tell me where were you going with that conversation? Could we finish what we were talking about?
You saying I'm a bad person?
Well, you're not. At least I don't think you are. You do have a bit of an attitude, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're rude. Or you're bad. Why did you ask that?
I act like I'm so cool-headed.
I know you're not.
Just... You said that Tiana said all those things about you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's okay.
I'm not supposed to be here.
I'm not supposed to be
Kill
here
someone
either.
for this. I murdered someone.
To get into
Just to be
Rosewood?
here.
Listen, you can tell me about it tomorrow, okay? If you want to, that is. Is that okay?
If I do, you won't hate me for it.
I will not. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that did a lot worse to get here. I would never hate you.
Right. Too gullible for that, aren't you?
Abdel. You're like my stone here. You're the one person that I know I can trust the most. I know a lot of people here did things. I wouldn't be surprised if there's other people that killed others to get into the school. I didn't even know what the school was. It was so sudden for me. My sister just showed up, gave me the letter, and told me to be careful. I didn't even know what it was. I just came here. I knew Kurudo was coming here, so I said, oh yeah, sure, I don't mind. I didn't know. I still don't know. Where did she get the letter? Why me? How did she get it? Did she also kill someone? Did someone give it to her? I don't even know if I can trust my own sister anymore. The one person that raised me.
I'm not the best at trusting, but I'll be here. Best
Abdel,
we can do.
do I look human to you?
Of course you do. Stupid, idiotic human.
If it turns out that I may not be a human, no matter how I look,
It doesn't matter. You're still Suku.
Mm-hmm.
Alan, even if you go berserker for some reason,
What
I'll
do you
save
mean,
you.
berserker?
You never know. People who might have some sort of evil dark power. Spooky.
I'm just afraid. Not knowing what I even am. I'm just afraid.
I'm afraid of going back to that estate. To that prison. That won't stop me finding my own sort of freedom.
I'll do my best. As a team captain, as a friend, I'll do my best. I don't know how good my best is, but I'll try. I'll try to keep you safe. I'll try to keep LaFrance safe. I'll try to keep Lyra safe. I'll try to keep myself safe too. I'll do what I can. Just please promise that you're not gonna care no matter how I end up. If I'm not a human, if I'm
Whatever you are, whatever you might look like, you're still my captain.
Alright. You can tell me about yourself tomorrow. Alright?
Yeah.
Let's sleep on this.
Isn't that normally your cue to leave?
Right. Alright.
Idiot.
Good night.
Atsuka.
It's a long day. I'll just sleep over this. Let's just sleep on this. and VRP. All right.
There we go. Tiana was actually laughing at your threat in character.
I hate you.
You're welcome. You wanted this. I simply delivered.
I hate you.
What's wrong?
You're not wrong
What's
though.
wrong?
You're not wrong though.
I'm glad I could. You wanted me to make you angry to show it off, so I helped you.
Yeah, I know.
Aren't I a good person?
It was a bit rough, okay? I was actually getting a bit sad. By the way,
Thank you. I'm very good at emotional warfare.
wait until fucking Sword looks at my video. She's going to fuck. Okay, we had a bit of a moment.
A bit of a moment.
A bit of a moment.
Last moment.
Listen.
Yo.
I keep on saying this. I will forever say this. I'm so glad that I'm not a popular streamer. I am so fucking glad. Because, oh boy.